What makes matter solid is the belief that it's solid. Is a belief that matter is really what matters. The way to reacquire your, what people would call true will, or some call your will, is to realize how heavily programmed you were, almost to your very core, and undo it all. Get back to the very essence of potential of your mind, your breath, your body. And to do this, say to yourself, I am inevitable. Now you might think that that might be the opposite of what would be a free will. And maybe it is kind of, right? But the opposite is the other half. If you say, like, your true self, and it's coming out now, that's what the tension within and all the like the world changing, right, is from the true self, the real power. The power is starting to be revealed again. The all-powerful living through experience what it was like not to have power a lot of times. The all-knowing now knows what it's like to start waking up to having believed you knew what was and realizing that you knew nothing. The all-knowing now knows that through me. So anyways, I am inevitable. I am pulling a Thanos. You know, in that movie, he's kind of a good guy. Some say that there's too many bodies, too many humans, but not enough souls. If you really, say if you get into it with a lot of people, right? Even family members, you can start to see things like, wow, their mind is fucking childish. Like, there's not much to them. In a way, the societal program was kind of, in many ways, kind of a good thing. One of the good things is to keep their potential filthiness in check to some sort of degree. Anyways, yeah, I am inevitable. And me, I am inevitable, which means I am undoing, or better yet put, I undid all of the programming of mind, body, and I am no longer a robot. And it was subtle but constant. Basically it was just anti-me. So it's like Hollywood, the news and all that stuff, like anti-white man, they want us to feel guilty. But they say for the blacks, it's like, oh, it's against them too. No, like the whole system encourages them to get angry, to get upset. If you ever have a good gym partner, right? They'll say things like to get you upset, like, oh, you got T-Rex arms, look at those puny little things. Or just something to get you fueled up. It's a promoting of you. So like a society like Hollywood TVs, it goes both ways. It really hasn't. It's just been anti-people look like me. I will go into further detail about this in a video soon. But it's interesting to say like that group, which I will get into more detail in another video, but they have been promoted in every single way possible. I mean, like, you could say, oh, but like I said, encourage them to say, get angry, get upset, get fueled up. But like for ones like me, no, you gotta, whatever. Be, you're supposed to feel guilty for the way that you were born. It's interesting that they've been promoted in every single way possible, and generally speaking, they haven't gotten that far. It's really interesting. But tying this back into I am inevitable, what we were trained in, what we were taught to believe, how we were taught to behave was against us. But flipping that now to be for us, what actually is the opposite of what they said? If anything, matter comes from consciousness, not consciousness coming from matter.